60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I'm John,
I'm Nancy.
and we are
J&N
J&N Travels. Thank you for joining us for another Sunday afternoon combination of games and our Tanisha time.
Yeah.
Quick housekeeping first before we bring Tanisha up. This is our hour-long broadcast or so until we get our games done, right?
Yes.
And welcome to the show. If you haven't liked us or subscribed to us or hit the bell or any of those fun things, please do. It helps our analytics quite a bit. We really appreciate that. And please pay attention to our J&N Travels Facebook page and J&N Travels TikTok. We usually put 3 TikToks up a week. Nancy's got her photo Friday. I think this week was butterflies.
Yeah, just butterflies.
And we have things at least 4 or 5 days a week that we put up on our Facebook page. So please tune in for that. Our next 2 upcoming shows is this coming Wednesday on August 28th at 12:15, which is 15 minutes past noon. We have our Offbeat Travel News, which is our view on, I guess, news that is not in mainstream media. So when you're watching your news shows, these are probably stories you won't see in them, but they're fun stories nonetheless. Plus, we usually throw in our moron traveler bit and our unusual lodging place. So those are always fun to see. And then 2 weeks from today at 3:00 on September 8th, we will be rejoining the Tanisha Time and games on that Sunday. I know, September 8th. So I guess that's all said and done, Nance. And we are going to bring Tanisha up to get into her Tanisha Time. First, a quick hello. I see Maxwell Smart in there. Thank you for coming in. Cruise Nuts, nice to see you.
All right.
And Travel with Cheryl and Ed. Nice to see
Cheryl
you guys.
and Ed, how you guys doing?
Okay, so where are we? First, we got to put her little sign up here. It's going to make it official, Tanisha, by putting that up there. There it is. Tanisha, for anyone that doesn't know, is the self-proclaimed chair of National Day Observances. Welcome in, Tanisha.
Hi, Tanisha.
Hello, John and Nancy. How are you?
Good.
I'm good. How about
Things
yourself?
going well with you?
Oh, yeah, it's going good. I'm just watching the calendar, waiting for fall to come in because summer has overstayed. It's time to go.
Is it cool down? Is the weather gone?
It's not as humid, but it's still warm.
Yeah.
Okay. Tanisha,
Yeah,
when's
the
your next
humidity is
cruise?
better.
When's your next cruise?
February the 22nd. And I'm glad you asked me that because I have not been looking at my countdown clock. So surely I should be under the 200-day mark now. Let me check
Really?
really quickly. Yes, 180 days. We're going on the Icon on February
Yeah.
the 22nd.
Nice. That's exciting. Is that for
Oh,
your
yeah.
anniversary?
That's beautiful.
Yep,
Yeah.
our anniversary is in February, so we
Yeah.
typically like to take a cruise in February, and
Nice.
then we like to go in October as well. But if nothing else, at least February for our anniversary.
Very,
That sounds
very
good.
nice.
All right, we're going to go to Tanisha, but I just got to tell Ed, yes, we did hear Cheryl screaming at the TV. So tell her hi back.
Oh, wow. Hello.
Tanisha, I'm going to let you take it away.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
All
to it.
right. So this is the last week of September. No, October. I jumped ahead. October 2024. Oh my goodness, I'm glad. Today is National Banana Split Day, and I think
Ooh,
that's appropriate for a Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Have a nice cool treat. I'm not a
mm,
big banana eater, but I do like bananas split with some extra whip in it
yes,
I'm
nuts.
and
just the opposite of
cherries.
you. I'm just the opposite of you. I don't like banana splits, but I love bananas. So tell me
No,
that.
I didn't know
Explain
you
that.
didn't like banana
No, I
splits.
just don't
Really?
like the combination
Oh,
together.
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah,
Just
I
like,
can eat it bananas by themselves, but you put it with a banana split with all the stuff. Oh my goodness.
yeah, I'm with you.
Don't disturb
Yummy.
me. I just want to indulge.
Tanisha, either
It's
Charlotte wants to know if you play that piano in the background.
no.
The other side, yeah. Right shoulder.
I wish I knew how to play the piano. I think playing the piano or the organ or one of those string instruments is just phenomenal. And I would love to maybe one day just play a tune. Yeah, I don't think you're ever too old to learn anything. So
Nope.
No,
maybe,
you're right.
maybe one day. It's also National Secondhand Wardrobe Day. Now, the thing
Ooh,
about that is it's twofold. So the person that's donating the clothing or to a consignment shop, they can free their closet space up with extra space by donating to these thrift shops who are typically, take the proceeds and donate it to some type of charity. And the ones that's going in purchasing it, you have a new wardrobe at a discounted price. A lot
Right.
of those shops
yeah.
now I, I haven't been the best in finding things, but my mom, my sisters, and quite a few of my friends, they find some phenomenal finds. I mean, a lot of times barely worn or new. Tags
Yeah,
are still on
sometimes
them.
it's
So
new. Yeah.
hey, I mean, if you can do it, just go and do it. And here's the thing, it's today is the day that we recognize, but I think that a lot of these things like Banana Split Day, Secondhand Wardrobe Day, this could be any day of the year. So hey, and then too, some of those shops aren't open today. So feel free to celebrate accordingly tomorrow. Okay.
That's
Right.
right.
That's
That's
right.
right.
It's a
Yeah.
weird day to have it
Yeah.
on a Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they're open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today is also National Park Service Founders Day. On
Ooh,
August the 25th, 1916, the late President Wilson signed the Organic Act establishing the National Park Service.
oh, okay.
Now, this service protects 400 areas in the United States territories, as well as the District of Columbia, totaling more than 84 million acres. Let me tell you, that's a lot of
No,
parks to
It is. It
it
certainly is.
is. Yeah.
service. 84 million acres, that is. Okay. It's also Kiss and Makeup Day. Now, let me tell you about Kiss and Makeup Day. It doesn't literally mean kiss and makeup. However, if the person that you offended is your significant other, then a nice smooch, passionate, could help. But it
That's
could
right.
be a friend, it could be another family member. We certainly don't want you going and smooching on them. But the idea is to seek the forgiveness, ask them if you've offended them for your forgiveness, and
Yeah.
just celebrate. Because here's the thing, when you forgive someone, it makes you feel good inside.
Right.
At least it
Sure.
should, unless you're some type of Scrooge. But this is the day that you want to kiss and make up accordingly. The person that you're kissing should be the one that you should be kissing.
So
Okay.
if you tick off your boss, you probably don't want to follow that up with a
Yeah,
smooth.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that would
It
be.
doesn't matter what the sex of the boss is. You just don't do
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
It's also whiskey sour day. So look,
Oh,
after you
you like
kiss and
this?
make up, hey, have a nice glass of whiskey sour. And let me tell you a little interesting fact that I learned about whiskey. An open bottle of whiskey can last or is good for up to 5 years.
Really?
If
Oh,
the bottle has not been opened, it could last for 100 years or more.
wow.
So
Huh.
look, if you're still hanging around 100 plus years later after that bottle has not been opened, just know that you can celebrate because that bottle of whiskey is still good.
You deserve it if you're still alive after 100 years. So
Drink the whole bottle.
I agree. I agree. Just drink up.
Yeah.
Okay. Another interesting fact. I didn't know this either. In 2004, my state, Alabama, named Conecuh Ridge whiskey as its official spirit. Now,
Oh,
I didn't know anything about that, but I tell you, we do produce a lot of Conecuh sausage here, and
yeah.
I don't know about that Conecuh whiskey, but you can give me that Conecuh sausage because I do like that in my gumbo.
Ooh, that sounds
do
good.
you like whiskey?
A little bit. I like Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
Hmm.
A
Like I love
little
whiskey
bit.
sours, but I don't really like anything hot out of the bottle myself.
But the
Oh, I
Fireball
drink it out of the
whiskey,
bottle.
the
Yeah.
Fireball whiskey, I tried that and I really like that. Tastes like a
Yeah.
Fireball. Yeah.
Let me back up. Johnny Walker, I will drink Johnny Walker out of the bottle, but it's nice to have it with a little bit of Coke.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm okay if it doesn't have it. And I'm not saying I drink Johnny all the time, but when I read this about, hey, you open a bottle of Johnny, he's good for 5 years. Like, oh, okay, well, that's good. So he's open now. So he wouldn't qualify for the unopening. I don't know if I'll be around 100 plus years. So
Yeah, I know.
no
You
need
might
me. No, yeah,
as well
no need of
you
me.
and Robert sit down and just have a few glasses of it while it's still good.
Yes, exactly. We will probably have a shot of that tonight to celebrate accordingly. That is.
That's right.
Of course. Of course.
Johnny, you're already open, my dear. Let's go ahead and drink up.
That's right.
All right. So tomorrow is the 26th. It is a Got Check Day, National Got Check Day. And the premise behind that is basically we know October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but
Yeah.
we want to promote and encourage self breast examinations now on August the 26th. So
Oh,
important, ladies and gentlemen, to check those boobies out. Make sure that they are intact. Nothing feels funny about them because if it is, go and get them checked. For women, it's important that you check those monthly. Okay, do your self exam monthly, and then of course have your regular mammogram at least once a year if your age is 40 or over. However, if you have a history, family history that is, you may want to get those exams sooner. Of course, check with your providers, and they will let you know that.
Okay.
yeah.
It's
Good advice.
also Yes, it's also National Women's Equality Day. On August the 26th, 1920, Congress passed the 19th Amendment, giving women the right to vote. That wasn't too long ago. I mean, we're
Oh, I
talking
know.
over
Yeah.
100 years ago.
Yeah.
A bill was passed in 1973, an even shorter period of time, declaring August 26th of each year as Women's Equality Day. Now,
Oh,
celebrate this day by learning about women's equality, the journey to get to that passage, the bill passage that is. Learn about the 19th Amendment because some people, especially some of our younger people today, they don't know a lot about this stuff. And even some of our older people, go back,
Right.
that's true.
do some research, learn about it. What's the big deal about it? Because you hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the 27th, too bad I won't be celebrating accordingly on the 27th. It is Beach Day. I don't
Oh,
know how to celebrate Beach Day. If you're living near a beach, now, is there a beach nearby? What's the closest beach to
An
you?
hour away.
yeah. An hour for us. Yeah.
Oh, well, you're really close. It's about 4 hours for us. Four
Oh,
hours and a little
really?
bit of change. Yeah. We're in
Wow.
Central, so it's
Okay. So
way
that's a
down there
good,
on the coast.
yeah, that's a bit of a trip. 4 hours. Yeah.
That's too far away. We
That
can't do
is.
it. So maybe if your schedule allows, go and celebrate at the beach accordingly. And look, it's also National Just Because Day. You can do it just
I
because
like
it's
it.
beach day.
Nice.
On the 28th, it is a
Uh,
national thought.
Tanisha, could you go back? I get something here on the 27th there on the screen there. Can you see the screen?
Oh,
What does it say?
happy birthday to
It's Cheryl's
Oh,
you.
Cheryl's birthday? Oh,
Happy
nice.
birthday to you.
Oh,
I
very
cannot
nice.
sing happy birthday to Cheryl coming up on the 27th.
All right.
Happy birthday to you.
a flash out of Marilyn Monroe's book
Right.
there.
Very sweet.
I cannot sing, but hopefully it
Well,
made you laugh.
You're right. Hi, Aaron. Thanks for coming
hi,
in.
Aaron.
On the
Very nice.
28th, it is thoughtful day. So I celebrated early by singing a little bit of tune
That's
for
right. You did
Cheryl.
tell me.
That's right.
Look, Cheryl, I was not gifted with a singing voice, but hopefully it made you laugh, if nothing else. That is my way of celebrating accordingly.
Nice.
On the 28th, it's also National Sports Sampling Day. Now, the premise behind that is to sample sports that you haven't tried before ever in your life, or maybe it's been a long time since you've done it.
Oh, okay.
I I like all sports, but I'm not going to be sampling anything, but other than watching it on TV. That's my
Right.
sample.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
It's getting
Yes,
tougher and tougher to go see games live, isn't it?
it is. I mean, I like going to live games, but it's the atmosphere is just not the same. And I
No,
don't
it's
know,
not.
maybe it's because I don't know, maybe I'm a homebody and I don't know. It's just not the same for
I
me.
think we become that way though, because I used to go into Boston all the time. I
Yeah,
won't go
no, he
anywhere near it
doesn't
now.
want to.
See
Yeah.
the TV or nothing.
Yeah, I enjoy watching TV at home with big games, and either going purchasing something, some nice little game day food, or making my own and just enjoying it at home. This is just
Yeah.
what we like to do.
Right.
Um, we went to that football game, a few years ago. Right, it was right after I finished grad school. That was 2022. I'm not sure when we're gonna go back, and not
Yeah.
that because it wasn't good. Don't get me wrong, we enjoyed it, but we don't enjoy it like we used to. It's
No,
Yeah.
and
No,
I think it's like you said, it's a crowd. The
yeah.
people just aren't the same.
Yeah.
mm-mm, mm-mm. I, I don't know what to say other than no. I'm okay. But my sister teases me. She's like 16 months younger than me. Oh, Tanisha, you're just an old woman.
Oh,
Well, you can say whatever you want to say, but I'm gonna be safe at home.
yeah. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Oh, okay. On the 28th, it's also National Red Wine Day.
Oh, I love red wine. Oh, good. I'll have
Yeah,
some.
red wine has so many benefits.
Mm-hmm.
There are health benefits, of course, but a nice cold, and I know some people drink wine at room temperature, but I like all my wine cold.
Mm-hmm.
It's something about a nice chilled glass of wine. And you know what I do before I drink my wine, maybe
Mm.
about an hour or so before? I like to put my wine glass in the freezer.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And then the wine is already chilled, but when you pour it
Yeah.
in that chilled glass,
Mm-mm.
That sounds
I don't know
good.
what happened. I don't know what happened before this glass of wine, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Congratulations, Erin, and to your niece. She said her
What
niece
happened?
engaged to be married,
Oh,
and
that's
she's having a baby
nice.
boy. So
Oh,
congratulations.
that's sweet.
Well,
Congratulations.
congratulations. So now, Erin, that would make you a great aunt. Is this your first
Oh,
great niece nephew? Let me just tell you. If so, welcome to the club. My one of my other nephews announced this week that he and his girlfriend are expecting a baby.
Oh,
So I
wow.
will be great aunt three times
3 times.
next year. Yes,
wow.
and the
Nice.
baby is due on my mother's birthday.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
So
that's very
I
nice.
know. So I'm like, oh my goodness, I'll be a great aunt three times. Oh my goodness.
Oh, lucky
That
you.
means that their dads, you're now pushed even further away. I don't your gifts, I'm sorry, you can't get anything. I've got to put the money over here.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh goodness. All right. So on the and you know what? Let me back up. I said beach day is on the 27th. It's actually on the 30th. It's peach day. Peach
peach.
day. That's on
Oh,
the 27th. Peach.
oh,
Do you
okay.
Okay.
like peaches?
Yeah.
Oh
Not
my
me.
goodness.
He's picky. I like everything. He
Yeah, I'm a
doesn't.
very fussy
He's
eater.
very fussy, but I like everything.
I
So
watch her eat
no
them though.
no banana split, but bananas.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. He
I
likes
know.
tomato sauce, but no
It's
tomatoes.
very strange. You'd have a
Oh,
problem cooking for me.
Yeah, he does. And I like to cook casseroles, and he doesn't
oh
really.
my god. Bobby's the same way. He doesn't like tomatoes, but he will lather and slather ketchup on anything that can ketchup
Yeah.
can go on. And so
Ketchup,
I asked him,
yeah,
yeah, so I asked him, I said,
extra
you do
sauce, all that stuff.
realize that the main subject in this condiment is tomato.
Right.
You well, I don't
Yeah.
want tomato. I think tomato. I'm allergic to tomatoes.
Uh,
I think that's in your head. I'm pretty sure it's in your head.
Yeah. Well, it is.
But
A lot of that is absolutely.
so I'm not gonna say anything. If that's what you want, that's what you want. Okay. On the 30th, it's also National Grief Day. Now, grief is a normal part of our life, and there are
grief.
different
Grief.
stages of grief. Yes, grief.
Okay.
And there are different stages of grief. My mom and I, we were talking about grief. I don't know what led up to that, but we were talking about it. And there are different stages of grief. Okay.
Okay.
You have denial, you have anger, you have depression, you
Mm-hmm.
have bargaining, and you have
Mm-hmm.
acceptance.
Okay.
Now, you do not have to, everybody is different how they handle grief, how they go through these stages. The stages can be out of order. They may have some anger first, and then they'll start, hey, I think I'll go ahead and accept it, or they'll do denial. It doesn't follow the order that I just called out to you.
Right.
That's the normal stages, but everybody is different how they
Yeah.
process it. Here's the thing with grief. While it is normal, it becomes abnormal when you're not able to resume normal activities after a period of time of
Mm-hmm.
grief. Now,
Mm-hmm.
how long is that period of time? Again, everybody is different how they process grief. You may process grief and can resume your activities in a few weeks, some people a few months. And if it's an extended period of time, then you may want to seek some counseling. This day is pretty much to is a day for you to recognize and understand grief, and to recognize your own grief and grief in others. So if you feel like you may need help, there's people out there to help. And again, grief is normal. Someone that we love dearly is no longer with us, or maybe you lost a job. Grief can
Yeah.
be, things that cause grief can be a number of things. Again, how we process it, how long we process it, that's when it becomes a little bit abnormal, and that's when we may want to seek some help from a family member or a professional. There,
Right.
and also there's no shame in it. Okay, so just remember that. Let's see. The 30th is also National College Colors Day. This is the Friday before Labor Day. This is when
Oh,
the college football season typically starts. Are you ready, John? Nancy, are you ready for
Yeah,
that?
I'm basically there. I've been itching for some football.
yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I like NFL, but I do like college football. I just like football. I like
Right.
pigskin.
Yeah.
So
No, I agree. The
um
NFL, NFL definitely. The
yes,
college just kind of gets me into the season
it does. It does. Have you been watching any of the preseason games?
a little bit because we're trying to figure out this Drake May guy on the Patriots now. So in fact tonight he plays their last game. It should be interesting watching him playing that.
They're playing the Commanders, right? Or who are
Yes.
they playing again? Yeah.
No, it's Commanders.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, they it's interesting. You're right. That team is interesting. The Atlanta Falcons, I
Yes.
don't know what's going on there. It's just going to be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it works out for everybody. The Cowboys, we're going to keep them lifted in prayer. I mean, I can't say I'm a diehard one team fan, because the NFL, they're filled with so many different talents. I do
Right.
like them, and I before, as you know, I wasn't a big New England Patriots fan, but I'm kind of feeling sorry for them, and I may, add them to my prayer list as well and have some sympathy.
So we get your sympathy. That's nice.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Let's see. The 31st, that Saturday. Yes, it's Saturday. It's National Eat Outside Day. So if your weather is nice in your area, go ahead and eat outside. Could you make it into a picnic? Absolutely. If
Yeah.
the weather permits. Now, I think if I looked at our long range, I believe we're still going to be pretty warm. I think close to 90, if not over 90.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I think the humidity, that's the thing what makes it so uncomfortable. The heat is one thing, the humidity is another thing. And
Yeah.
when you add in the humidity, it just makes it just miserable. So I don't think the humidity is going to be too bad, but I don't know. I have a meeting that morning, so I probably won't be eating outside.
We got
Um,
Brian in here. Hello to
Oh, hi,
Brian. He says
Brian.
hello to Tanisha and Nancy. And
Hi, Brian.
Erin wants to know what your YouTube channel is. Erin, if you look right below there, we have her link. And if you can't find it, let me know. But it should be right below in the listings. I'm
Thank
sorry. Go ahead,
you.
Tanisha.
That's okay. Thank you, Hey,
And
Erin. I
Rob.
look
Hello to
forward to
Rob.
you.
Oh, hi, Rob.
Thank you. Hello, Rob. And she says she has a niece named Dylan. Okay, I was just wondering if she a great aunt twice, three times over like I am.
Yeah, it sounds like she is one, anyways, and this will be her second one.
Oh, that's exciting.
Nice, nice. The 31st, listen, not only is it Eat Outside Day, it is Matchmaker Day.
Oh,
So
Ooh.
if you've got a talent for matching your friends up with a blind date, maybe you can go ahead and put it on your calendar to set up a blind date for them
my.
to eat outside. That
Okay.
way,
Yeah.
that way they're comfortable. There's other people around
Yeah.
and they don't have to be uncomfortable. Just,
Yeah.
it's public.
Well, they're doing
Yeah.
it the right day of the year, too.
I was
So
just
that's
thinking of
good.
that. I
Yeah.
go, hey, that's good vibes.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. On the first is National Forgiveness Day. Now, again, we've already talked about kiss and makeup, so this is just, continuing the theme on here. Forgiving really, the health benefits is that, again, not only does it make you feel good, but there's been some studies. I'm not sure how scientific it is, but it has the potential to lower your blood pressure. Just think about it. You carrying that weight and that stress on you, when you release it, that's up to them to accept it. That's the thing, too. When you ask for forgiveness, move on. It's up to
Yeah,
them to accept it. If they
that's
don't,
right.
go and have your glass of red wine or some whiskey and just be okay. It's on them.
Yeah,
Right.
good.
And that's my recommendation on that. It's also National Acne Positivity Day.
Ooh.
Now, the premise about Acne Positivity Day, you know, John and Nancy, you're still pretty young. Back before the social media days, you went through that acne phase. You didn't have the social media there to kind of pump this thing up and make it even worse. You already had, you know, some people experience just self-esteem because the blemish, the not so pretty skin.
Right.
The behind this day is to embrace whatever it is because this is a part of life. It's
Yeah.
okay. So embrace it's part of your beauty. Don't worry about anybody else. Just embrace it. And actually, I would say I'm trying to get the word out. You want to accent it by maybe putting on a little makeup. And I'm not talking about a lot of makeup. I'm not saying cover it up. Put on a little rouge on those lips. When you feel good on the inside, the outside will shine because the inside is shining.
Right.
I'm just so thankful that I grew up at a time before this internet social media
Yeah.
thing because I'm sure it's really challenging for
Yeah.
young girls today going through the changes and have
Mm,
to experience the weight of social media to make it even
mm.
worse.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Tanisha, let me just
Um,
say, Erin couldn't find your link, so I copied and pasted it, and it's in the chat right now. So anyone
okay.
that's looking for Tanisha's link, just click on that.
Thank you.
You see it in the chat, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Aaron.
Brian subscribed to you, just said so too. So,
Nice.
Oh,
yeah,
thank you. Thank you.
it looks like Rob is trying to hit a milestone today, 900 subs. So good for you, Rob. Our
Nice.
luck is with
Oh,
you.
Good. Getting up there.
yeah, I know he's been working at it. Hey, Rob. Oh, before I go any further, Rob, how is Max doing? I'll let him answer that when he get a chance. Also on the first is National No Rhyme Nor Reason. Now, the premise
The rhyme of the
behind
reason.
No Rhyme
I
or
love
Reason
it.
is that the it's a you need to it's an activity. What you need to do is find words that don't rhyme at all. It can be challenging, especially when you think about, poetry and um, different types of arts, songs. You may have some words that rhyme, but there are some words that do not rhyme with another word. So that's your challenge for this week. Find
There can't,
words that do not rhyme with other words.
there can't be many of them.
I don't think it's me. I haven't taken the test.
Yeah, I can't
I
picture
think
it.
I think one of the words I saw, let me go back, was month.
Monk.
Month. Month. Like August is the
Oh,
eighth month.
monk. Oh, okay. I thought you said monk. Okay,
Yeah.
month. Yeah.
And I was thinking like, I don't think it is anything. It could be, but when I saw it, I couldn't think of anything right off. Can you think of a word that rhymes with month?
I mean, you would go with month.
Mm.
No, I can't really right
No.
now. I'll have to think that through.
I gave you an answer.
Yeah, you did. Oh, that's a good one. 'Cause I can't think of any.
Yes. Okay. On the second, it is national. Well, it's not national, but it's Labor Day.
Yeah,
So
Labor Day already.
we're going to take this time to just think about how hard we work. Everybody, all Americans everywhere, just sit back and think about how much you worked over the time span that you worked, and
Mm.
how much you contributed to the nation and to the country, and just spend the day relaxing. Now I won't be. I will actually be doing some type of work. Let's see, Max is laying down but need to learn to leave bees alone. Oh
Must be a
goodness.
dog. Must be
Oh.
his dog, huh?
I don't Now, Rob, I think Max is a make believe dog. I don't think Max is real,
Oh, okay.
but he may be real to Rob. I don't know, Rob. Just
To each his own.
That's right.
please let us know. I really don't think Max is real, but if he's not and he's real in mine, I don't mean any harm. Okay. Um. Also on the second is National VJ Day. We know on this is victory over Japan, and it was the victory over Japan during World War II.
Yeah.
Officials announced the surrender of Japan to the Allies on August the 15th, 1945, and the official signing took place on September the 2nd, 1945,
Wow.
officially ending World War II. So your assignment, or how to celebrate this day, is just to learn about VJ Day. Learn about
Yeah.
VJ Day.
Rob, go ahead and put it in the chat.
Was he putting
He
it?
was just asking if he could put his
Oh,
link up. Yeah,
yeah,
go ahead
go
and put it in
ahead.
the chat. Go ahead,
Oh,
Tanisha.
these
I knew you
things.
interrupted.
Okay, I was wondering if you're going to say anything about Max. Okay. Also, it is a blueberry popsicle day. Now, I like
Oh,
blueberries. I like blueberries in my yogurt, but I don't think I would want a blueberry popsicle. And
no?
here's the thing: I'm not a big popsicle fan anyway, and I'm pretty
Oh,
sure I wouldn't like a blueberry
okay.
popsicle. Do you? Do you like blueberry popsicles, John?
Yeah,
Mm.
there again,
Yeah.
I won't eat blueberries, but I like blueberry flavor and everything.
Oh
Strange, huh?
wow.
Strange guy that John is.
Well, you can have my blueberry popsicle. I don't want
I appreciate that. What did
it.
Brian says he had COVID for the third straight
Oh, no.
consecutive
That,
couple of weeks ago. Holy
that's
cow! I
awful.
remember him coming on
I
here when he
know
had
some
it.
people get it more than once. It's
How many
terrible.
times have you had COVID, Tanisha?
I've had it twice. And
You've had it.
the first time I had it, it was 2021. Was
Yeah.
right during the height of it, or the beginning of it, whatever. And then the second time was August last year.
Oh, you
And
had
the
it
first
last
time I
year.
had it, I didn't have any signs or symptoms of it. It was May 2021. It was typical, allergy seasons type
Yeah,
stuff. I watery eyes. I had a scratchy throat for like a day or so, but it felt like I was just having bad allergies,
Yeah.
and so I wasn't weak or didn't lose appetite, taste, or anything. But this second one, that one, I mean, if you've ever had the flu, it was very, very similar to the flu. Not as bad as the flu, but I couldn't grasp my breath. I mean, I felt
Oh,
like
that's
just walking
awful.
from my door to the next bedroom. I was just out of
Oh,
breath, literally. And
yeah.
I have a pulse ox, so I would check it, and my oxygen level went from like 96 down to 88. It
Gee.
was pretty bad, and I was in pain, and
Oh, you
I
were.
felt like I was gonna pass away. It was horrible.
Oh, that you've had it bad. Gee, that's
Yes, the
terrible.
second one I did. And this season, Brian is experiencing it's really bad this summer compared to last summer.
Is it? It's a
So
different strain, though, right?
it is. And we're gonna be approaching flu season pretty soon. So I would
Yeah,
Yeah.
suggest
No.
everyone to, make sure you're staying hydrated, make sure that you're taking your vitamins. It's There are a lot of people who agree, don't agree, wear a mask, but if you're immunocompromised, if your
yeah.
immune system is really weak, I strongly encourage you to wear a mask.
Right.
Not
Right.
for other people, but for you, because you need to protect your immune system.
Right.
That's right.
Um, and you know, just be careful. I mean, the most effective way to prevent the spread of germs is so simple. There are only two things needed: water and soap.
That's right.
Wash those
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah.
Right.
Wash those hands. When you're pumping gas, my mom, she's, when you when you get older, your immune system unfortunately is more compromised.
Hmm.
Right.
She understands this. When she goes and pump her gas, she keeps a box of gloves in her car.
Well,
So
that's
she
smart.
takes the gloves out and she uses the gloves to pump the gas, and then she tosses the gloves, and then she uses her hand sanitizer that she keeps in her
Uh-huh.
car.
Good.
She is
Good.
so, and she hasn't had COVID.
Good. She hasn't.
Well, take it back. Yes, she did. Yes, when I got it the first time, she did too. And
Oh,
she
okay.
hasn't had any more. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Probably because I went around, somebody came around me with COVID, then I
right.
went around her because I'm seeing her all the time.
Yeah.
But thankfully she didn't experience any, major side effects. Just with her, I think she had more of the headache and
Oh,
just
yeah.
feeling blah, but she was okay.
That's
So she
good that
didn't
you
she
haven't.
does not want it anymore. So that's why she uses those gloves. And
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a smart
Yeah.
idea. It doesn't take much to keep a pair of gloves in your car.
and that's what she does. All right. Think this-
Couple comments. Thanks for the kind words, Aaron. And also, I'm not sure what Rob's leaning towards, but he wanted a link to show you that Max is real, whatever
Max
that
is
means.
real. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And also, I guess Erin is meeting you. She said a couple times, I will see you at 4:30. So
I got a premiere. I got a
Oh,
oh,
okay.
premiere. And I
Nice.
think I think it's scheduled for 4:30. I can't remember. That's why I need my notebook and my planners
that's
to
right.
help me.
So you don't get bored with them, you really
Yeah.
spruce them up nicely.
Yeah.
I do. It helps a lot. I enjoy it.
That's
But I
good.
believe that is correct. Thankfully I'll get the alert. Should now YouTube. Maybe it's just me. Sometimes YouTube give me my alerts, and sometimes it doesn't.
Oh,
So
I
anyway,
hate the way it works. We got our
I,
two today. Usually it's a 30 minutes before and then on when it comes out. But when we
my
did our live during the week, we only got the one when it came live. So it's weird how it works.
I thought I was the only one that it does, but yeah.
No,
Okay,
I've talked to people. Yeah,
good. All right, so I'm gonna move through quickly for these last few. On the third, it's National Cinema Day. Basically, go to the movies. You remember going to the movies was a really great pastime. Bob and I, we enjoy going to the movies. Now, September the 3rd is National Cinema Day, but you can have cinema day anytime. We like to go on Friday evenings after work. So
that's nice.
not
That's
too
nice.
late though. We like to go when the movie starts around five, five-ish. We don't do the late night stuff. Um, on the fourth, it is National Newspaper Carrier Day. Now, with everything electronically and digital today, we don't see many newspaper carriers. But for
No, no.
those who still have newspaper carriers in your area, make sure you give them a thank, maybe a
That's right.
thanks. Have a little
Yeah,
bag of snacks or something for them. Let them
yeah, that's
know that they're
nice.
appreciated. Yeah, because I do know that some of the small town areas they may still have the carriers. On
Yeah.
the fifth, it is National Be Late for something. It doesn't
I'm
matter.
late. I'm late for everything.
Yeah,
Just be late. Be late on the fifth, okay? You'll be celebrating accordingly. On the sixth, it is Lazy Mom's Day.
Oh, I
Moms,
love that.
It's your day to be lazy. Don't worry about anybody else. That is your day to just do whatever it is you want to do. Even if you want to do some things with the kids or the husband or whoever, be lazy with them too. On the 7th, it is, as always, the first Saturday of the month. It doesn't matter. January, December, September, first Saturday, we want to play outside. So if the weather
Whoa.
is perfect, you want to go ahead and play outside. It is also, we're going to celebrate the ninth state to be admitted to the Union on June 21st, 1788. That is the great granite state of New
All
Hampshire.
right.
Yeah, New
Yay.
Hampshire.
Yes, we're going to celebrate New Hampshire.
We love
And
New Hampshire.
always, if you live in New Hampshire, find something you don't know about the state. If you do not live in New Hampshire, like I don't live in New Hampshire, to find some interesting facts about New Hampshire. I
Yeah.
think with New Hampshire, if I remember correctly, with my very limited information or memory on New Hampshire, is that I think the reason why it's called the Granite State, and if please let me know if I'm wrong or right, but there's a there's a lot of granite formation somewhere in parts of New Hampshire or
Yeah,
Yeah.
lots of
Yeah.
places. Yeah.
Correct. That's correct.
okay, great. And I also learned that Mount Washington is the highest peak in the northeastern part of the United States at
Right.
a
That's right too.
whopping 6,288 feet.
Yeah.
And our
Woo,
14th president is from New Hampshire,
that
Franklin
is
Pierce.
that is correct. Franklin Pierce had all the pictures. He had
Yeah.
some really beautiful hair.
Did he? I don't recall
Yeah.
seeing
I
pictures
don't
of
either.
him. So
That's
I've been
funny.
by his house in New Hampshire. It's about 45 minutes from us. So his house is in
Oh,
Hillsborough, New Hampshire. And
you
it's
know what? Okay, so maybe I'm just giving you a video idea,
yeah,
John and Nancy. So the 7th is National New Hampshire Day. Maybe you could do a short or video or something about New Hampshire so that the rest of us can know something like that. Piece you said about his house being so
yeah,
close by, maybe
Yeah,
some
that would be
yeah,
pictures.
interesting. You're
yeah.
right.
I've never
Hmm.
been inside. I've just been by it, but never been
Well, that
inside.
would be good.
Yeah, I would
Maybe
like to.
maybe you can do something like that for us.
Oh,
No
yeah.
pressure, no pressure at all.
No, no, no. Hello, RVDFE.
Hey,
Thanks for coming in.
RV.
She says hello to you too, Tanisha.
Hello, hello. And I think that's it. It's not honestly, I'll be honest with you. This 2 week period, it wasn't a whole lot of interesting stuff
I
to
thought you had a
me.
lot of
Oh, I
interesting
thought you
stuff.
did too. I thought they were all interesting. Yeah.
You'll
It was
always
okay.
dissect something interesting out
Yeah,
of any fact. So
I'm that
it's
much
very
more
interesting.
educated because of
Yeah.
So
Well,
we
good. I'm glad that you
appreciate
like
all
it.
yeah, we
yeah,
appreciate
we
all your
do.
research and everything, Tanisha.
Yes, my
And
pleasure.
we see you on the 8th at
Hey,
3 o'clock,
wow.
correct?
At 3 o'clock on the 8th, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Tanisha, for coming
Thank you,
in.
Tanisha. It was
Thank you,
fun.
and thank you,
As
everybody.
always.
Have a good one.
Always fun.
I always see when she leaves, I always seem a little bit smarter, don't you?
I do. I said that. I said I'm more educated because of Tanisha.
Take her private thing off. And we will now go to thank you for joining us and watching Tanisha Time.
Yeah.
And now we go into our games, Nance.
Oh, game time.
Game time. Okay. So we started off, Nance, with
Oh, fact or
a
crap.
fact or crap.
All right. Put your thinking caps on. I got a good one. Okay.
Round one. Go ahead, Nance.
The 50th highest mountains in the world are all in Asia. What do you think? Fact
How
or-
many?
The 50 highest mountains in the world are all in Asia.
50 of them? I gotta
Well,
think that's a crap, but I don't
Or
know.
fact? Well, you put your thinking caps on. What do you think?
50 of the hat.
The 50th highest mountains
Thanks
in
for
the
coming
world.
in, Carnival Crew.
Hey,
Carnival
who's this?
Cruise Addicts. Thank
Hi,
you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a wonderful afternoon. Yeah, is that fact or crap that the 50th highest mountains are all in
We
Asia?
got a crap and we got a fact and we got
Oh.
another crap. And I'm saying
Oh.
crap, like I said, because I can't believe they have the top 50.
Well, I know one of the highest mountains is in Asia. That's Everest, but it's actually a fact. According to this, it's
Jeez.
a fact.
So
Unless
I'm wrong. The only one that got that right was Tanisha. Nice job,
Tanisha,
Tanisha.
nice. Yay.
All right. And the second fact or crap.
Michael Caine married a woman he fell in love with after seeing her in a Maxwell House coffee commercial.
Michael Caine, the actor, I assume.
Yeah, Michael Caine, the actor. He married a woman he fell in love with after seeing her in a Maxwell House coffee
So he
commercial.
actually married her then.
Yes. He said she's good to the last drop.
Our BFE said, crap, but I went to public school. All right. So this is, I'm going to say that's fact just because it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
Let's
it is
see.
weird.
Most people thought it was, well, no, half and half. What do you think what is it?
Oh, you want me to say what it
Yeah.
is? Well, according to this, it's fact.
It is fact.
Yeah.
Just because it's so weird. That's the only reason All right. So that ends round one of your crap or facts. And now we move on, Nance, to trivia time.
Trivia. Oh, yeah.
So
I have
just put
Disney
your-
trivia. That's why I have my ears on
These
today.
are all Disney trivia today.
Yeah, so these should be fun. Let's see how everybody does at Disney trivia. Who is a princess cursed by the evil witch Maleficent in the 1959 classic Sleeping Beauty? Is it Flora, Fauna, Aurora, or Medusa?
Who is a princess cursed by the evil witch Maleficent in the 1959 classic Sleeping Beauty? Now, she had a
Yeah.
couple of solo movies.
Yeah, we saw a
didn't she?
movie
Yeah.
called Maleficent. It
And
was
the
good.
choices are Flora, Fauna, Aurora, and Medusa. Okay.
Yeah, so who knows this one?
So anyone that knows Disney princesses, I think Tanisha told us she's not a big name. Tanisha, thank you very much for coming
Yeah,
in.
thank you, Tanisha. It was fun as always.
And thank you, for all your knowledge.
Yes. So what do we get the answers? So Flora, Fauna, Aurora, or Medusa?
I've got Aurora, and there's seems like most people going with Aurora.
Well, Aurora is right. Good
Aurora
job.
is right.
Yeah, you guys are good.
I don't know if I would have gotten that one. I didn't even guess because I didn't want to embarrass myself.
Oh, everybody should get this one. This is one of my favorite movies. Name the father and son duo from the Disney movie The Lion King.
Name the father and son duo from the Disney movie The Lion King.
Is it Timon and Pumbaa? Is it Mufasa and Simba? Is it Rafiki and Zazu? Or Shinlizi and Azizi?
All right. So we named the father and son duo from the Disney movie The Lion King. Timon and Pumbaa, Mufasa and Simba, Rafiki and Zazu, Shenzi and Azizi. If you just want to put A, B, C, or D on there, because that's a lot of typing.
Yeah, I'll just go like that. That's a good idea. A, B,
They
C,
typed
D.
it out though.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I love The Lion King.
Oh, I
movie. That's one of my
absolutely
favorite.
love
I like the
Lion
remake.
King.
So
Yeah, I love all the music. Oh, it's
like any Disney movie, if you don't watch them, you're not going to know the answer to that, right?
Right. Oh, that's why Disney trivia.
All of the above.
All
No,
the
they
above?
all get Mufasa and Simba.
Yeah,
Is that the correct
Mufasa and
answer?
Simba is the correct answer. Yes. It was so sad when Mufasa died.
You know, you never know, Rob. The way these names go, those could be the name of all the animals in that movie. And your last one for round one, Nance?
What character adopted by a young girl is also known as experiment number 626?
What character adopted by a young girl is also known as experiment number 626?
Is it Olaf? Is it Stitch? Is it Zazu or Moana?
Of course, we both know that one.
Yeah.
But again, if you don't follow a certain movie, you're not going to have any clue. So what character adopted by a young girl is also known as experiment number 626? You know, it took me a while to figure out he was actually an experiment.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that
Yeah.
either. I thought he was
Olaf,
I thought he was an alien.
Stitch, Zazu, or Moana. Everyone's saying Stitch.
Yeah, Stitch.
So do you know what each one is? Olaf's what?
Well, Olaf's a
Oh,
snowman.
man. Stitch is an alien.
Yeah, and Zazu's the bird, and Moana's a girl.
Is a girl, yeah.
But Stitch has a girlfriend, and I saw her in one of the Disney stores, and she's pink. And that's Stitch's
Yes, that was funny. We never knew he had a girlfriend.
Yeah, and I don't know her name now. No, I don't really. I remember there was a big stuffed animal and it was weird looking. And I had to ask the girl, "Oh, you know what it was?" I go, "I don't know what this animal is, or what this stuffed animal." And the little 10-year-old told me the name.
Yeah, I know. We know.
Yeah, a little 10-year-old told me the name. Oh, that's Stitch's girlfriend. And now I don't remember.
So we move on this.
But if anybody
third-
wants to put that in the chat,
Third section of round one.
you get a
Name
bonus.
this.
You get a bonus point if you know Stitch's girlfriend's name.
Name this talk show host. Now this goes back. Remember when there
Oh
was lots
my
of talk shows?
gosh, yeah.
There was a daytime talk show, remember, and then there was these late
Yeah.
night ones.
Well, Johnny Carson always comes to mind when I think of talk show hosts.
Name this. What did they say the category was? Name this talk show host.
He looks so familiar, but I can't think of his name.
You know, I know who it was, and I knew it basically because I think they had a ride or something with him in an attraction down in Universal.
Oh, I think I know who it is now. Yeah.
That's so funny. Sheldon Ed said she is Angel.
Angel.
Or Experiment 624.
624. That's right.
Now, how could she be?
Write that
How
down.
could she be an earlier number than Stitch, right? Because you think he was developed
624.
first.
Oh well, that's Angel. That's what that little girl told me. Yes, you guys are good. I could not think of her name.
Do you know who this is, Nance?
Is it Jimmy Neutron?
Right there?
Yeah.
Certainly hope not.
Jimmy Neutron. Isn't he a character in Disney?
Yeah, he
said
is,
it was
but-
a ride.
Yeah, but it wasn't that one. You have no idea?
No, I don't know.
It's Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon. I knew it was a Jimmy.
Good job, guys. All right. The next one. Name this talk show host.
Oh my God. I think he's pretty funny.
He looks like a cartoon
He
character,
does.
doesn't he?
I think, and he always had his hair flipping. I always liked it. I go, I like how he has his hair. Yeah, he's pretty funny.
You know, I have not watched back since, like you said, back since Johnny Carson. I don't think I watched late night at all.
Oh,
And even the daytime. Do you remember the daytime ones when talk show hosts were normal?
Yeah.
And they'd have,
no,
who's the one that just died?
Phil Donahue.
No, not Phil Donahue. There's one that just died this week.
Yeah, Phil Donahue, Marlo.
No, but someone else.
Oh, I don't know then.
I remember my mother used to always watch it. Okay, we've got. Do you know who this is?
Yeah, Conan O'Brien.
That's
I do
right.
like him.
Conan O'Brien is correct. Mark yourself with a correct answer if you guessed Conan.
Oh,
Probably my favorite one of all time.
classic. He's hilarious. He was born to be a comedian. He is so funny.
Now remember his sidekick there, Phil Donahue. But there was someone else that died. No, it's
No.
someone else than Phil Donahue.
It's Donahue.
Was it Dick Cavett?
No.
Dick Cavett? I'm
No.
gonna find that out.
I
Does
don't
anyone
know.
else know?
I only
There's
know-
another one died
Another
this
talk
week.
show host?
Yeah, in the last 2 weeks.
I don't know. I only know Phil Donahue. He was 88 and he was married to the beautiful Marlo Thomas, which I absolutely love Marlo.
Who's the sidekick right there, guys, on the left? You know who
Oh,
the sidekick
yeah,
is?
yeah. Can you want me to say it?
The sidekick,
Ed
it's say
Mc-
not the.
Ed McMahon.
That's Ed McMahon. Do you remember the big thing with him when you were getting?
Here's Johnny.
But you remember you were always getting the things in the paper to win the $1 million
Yeah, I
or something. I
know.
think it was Clearinghouse,
Yeah.
something like that.
I,
Ed McMahon and
Johnny Carson, I just look at him and I laugh. I
Everyone
just
knows
love
him.
him.
everyone knows him though. I didn't
Yeah.
know if everyone would know him because obviously
Well, he's a classic.
but that's it. He is a classic. In fact, on some streaming service you can actually watch the old shows.
I have, and we laughed.
It's interesting. Yep.
I
Ed
love-
McMahon.
I love his interview with Drew Barrymore. I think she might have been like 10. Oh, she was adorable. She still is. She's one of
Oh,
my,
she was on it.
yeah, and she was just the cutest. She's just adorable.
She was on an
She's-
ET, right?
Yeah, she's
From
very
ET?
talented.
Okay.
I mean, she's been acting all of her life, you know.
Name this talk show host. I think everyone is she still on? She is, right? She still has a talk show, doesn't she?
No, I don't think so.
think-
She has a channel. I don't know. I haven't watched her, and no, I don't think she does.
No.
No, I could be wrong, but
Good. Man, she was in everything. Remember the people she put out her favorite books. Her favorite
she
this,
still
her favorite
has
that.
that,
People
yeah.
still people go crazy.
she has a list of books. It's on her list of books to read.
Everyone got it right. Who is this, Nance?
Oprah Winfrey.
That's right. All right. This one actually is named this talk show host.
Oh,
Deck
yeah.
talk show, but he also was a game show host.
Yeah, I remember him from being a game show.
Did he do? He take over and do Family Feud? Was he
I
the one
think
that did
so.
that?
Yeah, he did. Yep.
He's also the one. Remember, he messed up with. Was he doing a beauty pageant?
He did. He
Or something?
messed
got
up the
something
name.
wrong.
I
Oh, is that
know.
the name?
Yeah, I think it was the name.
Oprah, you get a car, and you get a car.
Yeah,
and you get a
that's
car.
right. That's right.
Yep. Everyone get. Who's this? Nance?
Steve Harvey.
That's right.
Yeah, he's
And the last one, the last name is for round one.
Oh, he's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Survey says.
Yeah, I like this talk show host. I look at him and I laugh too. He's
A lot of them are that way, though. Isn't
Yeah,
it
you
funny?
just
You
look
look
and
at
you
them and the
laugh. I don't know.
mannerisms.
he's just funny.
Survey says. I guess he's confirming that it was Family Feud.
Yeah, survey says.
You know, we
Family
haven't
Feud.
seen, and I'm looking forward to if we ride in the Mardi Gras in January, is I think they have the Family Feud live show
Oh
on it
yeah,
now.
we watched that the last time on.
No, not Family Feud.
Yeah, we did on the ship with friends. Yeah, remember?
No,
You don't
not
remember
Family
that?
Feud.
Yes, it was. It was
Okay,
Family
who's
Feud.
that, Nance?
Dave Letterman.
That is correct. Dave Letterman.
Yeah, we watched it, and we watched it. We saw one.
Family Feud we did?
Yeah,
Really?
we saw one show.
Okay. All right. So round two, Nance. Fact or
Back
crap?
to crap. Here we go. All right. The crack in the Liberty Bell was caused by an Irish terrorist in the 1860s.
The crack in the Liberty Bell was caused by an Irish terrorist in the 1960s. I definitely have to say crap on that one. Jeez,
Really?
I don't even know what caused it, but that just seems so outlandish.
Okay.
Let's see. Carnival Cruise says yes. Family Feud and Deal or No Deal. It's
I
funny how
love Deal and
it's
No
funny
Deal.
how NCL had that for years.
Yeah,
remember?
I loved
And then you would think they'd almost have exclusive rights to it. Pretty
Yep.
sure Meg McMahon owes me $10 million. I was
Crap
just clearing up. I know,
or
but we all thought we were going to get rich from that, didn't we?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So everyone's saying crap. What is it?
It is crap.
It is
It's
crap,
not
okay.
like that caused a crack. That didn't happen.
All right. And the second crap or fact for round two.
Do you remember the show Doogie Howser?
I do.
We watched it. Well, the TV show Doogie Howser was based on Dr. Doug Hauser, Houser, who in real life is now serving 30 years in prison for medical manslaughter. Ooh.
I gotta say that is crap. But let me read the question again. Let's see. The TV show Doogie Howser, who I didn't watch that, but I watched him. What was the show he was on? Something about your mother.
How I Met Your Mother.
He was great in that.
Mm-hmm.
Was based on Dr. Doug Hauser, who is in real life is now serving 30 years in prison for medical manslaughter.
You
Let's
don't
say
think that's
malpractice
true?
manslaughter. I gotta say it's crap. Let's see what people say. It's supposed to have a crack. Supposed to have a crack from the constant ringing on Independence Day.
Yeah. Yay.
No, but that's the last question. But that's how the crack got there. You didn't tell that.
No, I
Fact.
didn't.
The original Independence Day. Facts. People saying facts. I'm saying crap. What is the answer to that?
Oh, it's crap. That's not
Okay.
true. But it could have been true. It sounded like it could have been true. So that was a tricky one, I think. Yeah.
Was it? Those
Yeah.
are two questions there?
Yeah. I would have guessed true on that one if I had to.
All right. So I'm the only one
Because
that got
that
it
one-
right.
Yeah, because that one it could have been true. You know?
Trivia time. Are these Disney also, these three?
I'm still in the Disney. That's
You're
why I
still
got
in
my
the Disney.
ears
Okay.
on.
So you'll probably be carrying this Disney
put your
for a little
Disney
bit.
thinking caps on. Who is a character that started in a 2012 animated Disney film of the same name? Wreck-It Ralph, Fix-It Felix, King Candy, Vanellope von Schweetz. Oh, this is a hard one.
Who is? I think it's easy because it's the other. I mean, there's only one name there that jumps out as even a movie. Who is a character that starred in a 2012 animated Disney film of the same name? Wreck-It Ralph, Fix-It Felix, King Candy, or Vanellope von Schweetz. So, do you know any of those? Yeah, if you're familiar with that,
I only know one of them.
I mean, because you know the answer.
Yeah, I did know the answer. Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Paul, how you doing?
Hey,
Or
Paul.
nephew Paul, I'm sorry. Howdy, cool Uncle John and Betsy. It's nice to hear you.
Hello.
Everyone's saying Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, and they have books on Wreck-It Ralph. I think I used to read Johnny books on that.
Really, I didn't think so. You sure it was him?
No, I'm not sure of anything.
Okay, what's your next one?
What are the names of Cinderella's two stepsisters in the Disney movie of the same name?
This is always a great.
Aurora or Rosalinda, Anastasia and Drusilla, Mabel and Maud, Timon and Pumbaa. Well, we know what is it?
What
Well,
is the
they did
names
it.
of Cinderella's two stepsisters in Disney's movie of the same name, Cinderella? This is always a good trivia one.
Yeah.
Aurora and
Rosalinda.
Rosalinda, Anastasia and Drusilla, Mabel and Maud, Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah.
We'll give you a hint. It's not Timon and Pumbaa.
Right, everybody
Give you
knows
that
that.
hint. We watched the Wreck-It Ralph movie crossing Lake Michigan on a SS Badger.
Oh, really? It was entertaining.
So that's going to be, is that one of those cruise ships that's going across the, they have a cruise ship now that goes around the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
That I would like to do that. Yeah, that sounds cool.
People are saying Anastasia and Drusilla.
Oh, you guys know your Cinderella stepsisters. That's correct.
That is correct.
Yes.
And your last trivia for round 2, Nance.
Okay, so what character does the Blue Fairy appoint to keep Pinocchio out of trouble? Ooh, is it Jiminy Cricket? Is it Flotsam, or Jetsam, or Geppetto?
What character does the Blue Fairy appoint to keep Pinocchio out of trouble? Jiminy Cricket. I always say Jiminy Cricket. Flotsam, Jetsam, or Geppetto. I mean, that I'm not a big Pinocchio fan.
I'm not either,
but just by elimination, of course.
Yeah.
Remember, we saw a rarity on the Jimmy Cricket character. You never see him at Disney.
No, we got a good picture of him. Yeah,
we're on that petting zoo part of the conservation station at Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
He was out there one year, many years ago, right?
Yeah. So do people?
They were guessing Jimmy Cricket.
Jimmy Cricket. Yeah. It's always exciting to see a character that you don't see that often. Like this year when we were in Epcot, I got to see Piglet and got a picture with me and Piglet. And that was different because
Jimmy Cricket and I don't care. Jimmy Crack-Corn, I'm sorry. Jimmy Crack-Corn and I don't care.
And I don't care.
All right.
All right, guys. That was
Next
good.
one, to end round 2, name this carnival treat.
Ooh. Oh, I couldn't get enough of this.
This was one of my favorites.
Yes,
I could. You got into a binge last year. We were in Florida. You got into a mood to have this quite a bit.
The gelato.
On the cruise.
Yeah,
you're talking
on
about.
the
Yes.
cruise.
I was saying you in Florida.
Cruise.
Remember you went to the Dollar Tree. You wanted to get.
Oh yeah.
Well,
this on the gelato on the cruise. I must say that most of the carnival cakes, they look beautiful, but they all taste the same. But the carnival cream cheesecake is excellent. It's very, very good.
Yeah, so this was interesting because what a treat.
Yeah, it was very nice. I was like, I gotta get my cotton
candy. In the main dining
fix.
room, they included gelato every day.
It was delicious.
2 different flavors every day.
Yeah.
And what is this?
My favorite cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
I always love cotton candy.
Yeah, we definitely have to make a bowl of that every day.
Yeah.
Okay. Name this.
That looks so good. I'm getting hungry.
Carnival treat.
And that is a carnival.
Hey, Surfer Girl.
Surfer
nice
Girl.
To see you.
How's it going?
And thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
We're on the Name This section of our games, and this is Name This Carnival Treat.
Yeah.
I don't like these.
Of course.
You probably love them.
I like everything. It's easy to tell you what I don't like because I like mostly everything.
Cheryl, and then so what dates you down to Florida? Well, our plan this year was a little bit modified. Instead of going for the month of January to start it off, we may get out in the middle of January and try and do a back-to-back on the Mardi Gras down there out of Point Canaveral, and then go over and stay 3 months, till the end of April. So that's our plan right now. If you're going to be down there, Cheryl, let us know. Email me directly, and I'd love to meet up with you.
Yeah, we'd like to see you again. That's for sure. It'll be fun.
Anything on a stick tastes better. That is a very good
It's
point.
So true. Who said that?
Okay, so what is this, Nance?
Oh, corn dog.
That's right.
Yeah. Got to dip it in that mustard too.
We have the mustard there.
Mm.
So name this carnival treat. Now
Oh,
this one I
love that.
love.
Those are good.
Let us know if you get to the West Coast. Nancy's been to the West Coast.
I
I have
have.
not been any further than Ohio, maybe
I don't
going
know.
west. We had so many plans when we first were going to get we first retired to travel across and go do the national parks.
Yeah, we did.
And Nancy's been dying to take a cruise
To Alaska.
but
I
she can't
want to
convince herself
go.
yet that she'd be able to handle the flight. So,
Yeah.
but anyone that hangs out in Florida, we're down there for 3 to 4 months every winter. Love to meet up with people.
Yeah, we love it. We met a lot of people the last few years. It's been a lot of fun.
So, what is this, Nance?
It's fried dough or bear claw, whatever. No, I guess it's fried dough, just fried dough, because it's a carnival.
Fried dough.
Yeah.
Surfer Girl says, "Oh, good. I was hoping to catch you in Walt Disney World someday because I know you won't be there in September and November."
Yeah, we almost caught up.
Yeah, we just missed her a couple times in this past year,
Yeah.
I think, by a few weeks. So I'm figuring the amount of time she goes down.
Yeah, we did meet a lot of YouTube people, and it was
Yes.
really fun. It's fun to spend a day in the park with them.
I have a girls' trip in April.
Oh, how nice!
Next year. Oh, that should be fun.
Fun.
Okay, name this carnival trip. This is like our favorite, daughter's favorite.
Yeah, those are good. Those are really good. That's a nice fall treat.
Yeah, the West Coast would be
What?
The West Coast would be a nice trip.
Oh yeah.
It's funny you get to that point now, though, when we're getting lazier with our flights and lazier. We're taking a cruise that we're taking this October is out of New York. And one of the reasons we do it now is so we don't have to drive. We don't have to fly.
Yeah.
We can just drive down to it. You know, it's I make it a 6-hour drive, it seems like, don't I?
You do. Oh, well.
So what is this, Nance?
That one looks like a candy apple.
Right, candy apple.
Yeah.
This last one, I'm not sure. I'll be interested to see if people get it because it may not be the greatest picture either. This is our last one for round 2. What is this carnival treat?
Carnival treat. That does.
Those look delicious.
They do.
I've never had one.
Oh, I think I know what they are. Yeah, I know what they are, but I've never had one. Yeah. Yeah, we have not had one of these, but they do look really good. I would like to try one.
So you think you know what it is?
Yeah.
Let's see. And then we'll be down in March for a March 15th cruise on the Sun Princess. Are you leaving? Please tell me you're leaving out of either Tampa or
Port Canaveral. Who's this saying this?
Cheryl and Ed are going to be going out on the Sun Princess.
Oh, nice. And what time
March 15th.
March.
Dennisport, Cape Cod on a family vacation trip. Yeah, Brian, you seem to go down to the Cape a lot. We lived on the Cape. Not literally, but we would get down there 3 or 4 times a year. I
absolutely love Cape Cod. That's just a place that I absolutely love. Yeah, because he's from that.
Now we go to Florida mainly because we want to get away from the Northeast. The
Cape
Cod
and the cold
weather.
Beautiful, so beautiful. Beaches are beautiful. Everything's beautiful. P-Town. We spent a week in P-Town. It's lovely.
Yep. Okay, Nance, what is this?
Deep fried Twinkies.
Twinkies, yeah. Anyone ever had one of these? They have also, I think, they have deep fried like
pickles.
Snickers or pickles. I don't know.
I think I'd like to try it. I bet I'd like it.
Okay, our last round 3 of fact or crap, Nance.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Oh, you're driving down.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
Well, that's something we have to compare notes, Cheryl, on that too, because you might be driving right by. I don't know where you plan on doing your stops. I'm going to Florida next year. You went just last year, Brian, didn't you? Or a couple of years ago? I remember you stayed at a place we almost stayed at, right down the street from us. On what is that? I-92? Is that what it's called? That main road?
What is?
The I-92, is that the main road that goes by Old Town there?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, Nance, what is your fact or crap?
Okay, here we go. If anybody's a Bruce
Lee. Hey, thanks a lot, Carnival Cruise Addicts.
If anybody's a Bruce Lee fan, they'll know this. Bruce Lee played Kato. I said that wrong. Bruce Lee played Kato, the Green Hornet sidekick, and he once lost a fight with Batman's sidekick Robin. What do you
Okay.
think?
The whole beginning of that is, I was going to say, it's definitely true, but I don't know. I don't remember him ever fighting Robin, and I
Oh.
think he would be able to kick Robin's butt. So that's why
Well,
I'm going to
does
say
Bruce
false.
Lee played Kato, the Green Hornet
Let's see.
sidekick, and he once lost a fight with Batman's sidekick Robin. Maybe Robin was on
Well, I know they were in a
steroids.
couple. As a silly geek, Batman geek, they were in a couple of crossover episodes where they
Yeah.
were there with him.
Yeah.
But I don't remember fighting. And even if they did fight, I cannot picture Bruce Lee losing, Kato losing to Robin.
Oh, I can't picture that, but maybe Robin
So
was
I'm
on
going to say crap
steroids.
just for that reason. Yeah, maybe
He
that's
was
a
on
good point.
steroids that day. He cheated.
Cape Cod eating fresh, deep clams.
Oh,
that sounds
so
so
good. Yeah.
Fact. They're all
Yeah,
saying
it
fact.
is a fact. You guys are good. You guys are real good because that is a fact. That could have gone either
I'll have to go
way.
find that episode,
Yeah.
won't I? And
Um,
your last fact or crap for round 3 in
my
today's
last
show
fact of
is
crap.
what?
Well, every year, more people are killed in New York City on TV than are killed there in real life.
What is it again?
Every year, more people are killed in New York City on TV
TV.
than they are killed there in real life.
So I missed. So it means TV shows are more. Yeah, probably.
More
I bet you.
violent
I would
than
go.
real
I would
life.
go fact. They're just saying that the TV is more violent. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's an interesting one.
I know.
That's pretty sad if it's crap. So I'm gonna go with fact.
Yeah.
Because
What
TV
do
shows. I
people
mean, every
put?
show you watch from New York, right?
Oh, I know.
Blue,
It's like New
Blue
York.
Bloods,
Right. All
any of those.
so more people are killed on TV in New York City than that happens in real life, and that's a fact. So TV is more violent in New York than real life.
Okay. So we
well.
all got that one right then.
Yeah. It is.
Okay. So we go to the last. We go to trivia for the end of round 3 of
All
trivia.
right, so more
The-
Disney trivia. Which Disney movie is the most expensive animated feature of all time? Beauty and the Beast, Mulan, Tangled, Aladdin. I don't know why.
Which Disney movie is the
This
most
would be.
expensive animated feature of all time?
Yeah, why?
Beauty and the Beast, Mulan, Tangled,
Or Aladdin.
or Aladdin?
I don't know why this movie is that.
And I'm going to base that on one thing: is
What?
that I would think it's whatever the newest one is. I don't know the years they came
that's
out, but you'd
true.
almost think that
Well,
the
that's good
costs went up.
That's a good deduction. Yeah. So that's smart.
Who's on the show Dragnet?
Oh, Dragnet. God,
that was New York also.
Was it?
Brian,
Oh, it
Patriots
was.
versus Washington. Brian, I am very curious to see the quarterback competition tonight in the Patriots game. It's going to make or break the season. All right. Let's see. Mostly the old show Dragnet. Yeah, because every show they come on, someone died.
Yeah,
because they're in
cool.
homicide.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
work in
That's
homicide.
very smart. Yeah, you're right. Okay, what do we? What
which
people pick?
Disney movie? Wait a second. Which Disney movie is the most expensive animated? Now I don't know. What do you think? Now the Beauty and the Beast is probably the oldest, right? Maybe, and then
I would think Beauty.
Then Aladdin.
Yeah, Beauty would be older than Aladdin.
Then Mulan, and then Tangled. So I would say Tangled, just based on. I think it's the newest, but I don't know.
Well,
let's see.
What did people put?
The one that the voiceover stars with. That's an interesting angle. I never thought.
Oh, very interesting.
You look at the credits of who the voiceover stars, and then who's getting
that would make the cost go up, of course. Yeah, very. So, did people guess?
We have one person, Sharon, that said Tangled. What is the answer?
It is Tangled. Yeah.
Now, can anyone tell me if that's the newest of those 4 movies?
I think
that would, if it's not, then my whole theory,
see some Tangled.
Logic is screwed up.
Yeah, but that makes sense. Voiceover actors, they do make a.
Yeah, you wonder if they're gone way up.
Yeah.
In cost.
Yeah.
Okay, and your second one for round 3?
Okay, we all know Demi Moore. Did she play the Gypsy Esmeralda in which 1990? No, she did. So I'm sorry. Demi Moore plays the Gypsy Esmeralda in which 1996 animated Disney film? Is it Aladdin? Is it The Hunchback of Notre Dame? Man of La Mancha?
Okay, Demi Moore played
plays.
the Gypsy Esmeralda. We know who
Yes,
that is.
yes.
Esmeralda in which 1996 animated film? Okay, so this must be a voiceover, right? Or are these the no, maybe they're live action. Aladdin, 1996. Aladdin, Hunchback of Notre Dame, and Man of La Mancha. I didn't even know she was in any of these Disney films. Did you?
No, I did not, and I love this. I love the music to this
Sean had said
movie.
actually they read that Tangled is tied with The Lion King as the most expensive. So
Oh,
it's good
really?
it's good you didn't have Lion King as
Oh,
one of your
yeah,
options.
I didn't know that. Yeah, that's interesting.
Surfer Girl said Hunchback, Sean Hunchback, Hunchback.
Oh,
Everyone's
good.
saying Hunchback.
Well,
What
it
is
is
the
the
answer?
Hunchback.
Oh, it is.
I absolutely love the Hunchback. I even bought the the tape. I probably don't have it anymore. I have nothing to play it on, but I love the music to the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
All right.
I play that tape a lot.
And your last Disney trivia question, round 3.
Oh,
for
one of my
today
favorite movies.
is
Which Frozen character said, "Some people are worth melting for"? Is it Elsa, Anna, or Olaf? I think that's a
so
cute line.
they're all Disney, they're all Frozen characters. Which
Yeah.
Frozen character said some people are worth melting for?
Is it Elsa,
Elsa,
Anna, or Olaf?
Anna, and Olaf. Yeah, gotta be of pictures. Anyone that's looked at our Facebook will see the pictures of us with this character. You were actually in heaven because they had a posing with it. Remember?
The lady
And
laughed.
you actually wait in line to.
The lady laughed because as soon as we were able to go in to see this character, I turned into a 5-year-old and
Yeah.
gave him a big hug. And she,
Yeah, we took great
she
pictures
laughed,
of that.
and she thought it was cute, and she took a picture.
So who is it?
Oh, I'll put him up here. Who do you think it is? It's one of my favorite characters, Olaf. Some people are worth melting.
These are actually 2 of Nancy's favorite characters up here.
Oh my God.
The other 2 was Winnie, right?
Oh,
somewhere
I love
around
Winnie. I have
there.
Winnie somewhere, but
Winnie the Pooh, and the 4th one was who? Was it Piglet?
Yeah,
Piglet's the 4th. So it's Piglet, Winnie, and then those
I got to
2.
get more of those little animals, keychains.
I love hearing that during ever after fireworks. Yeah.
Yeah. I love the movie Frozen. The ride's fantastic. I rode it multiple times. Did not get sick of any of the music because I just love everything about Frozen.
So we go on to our final section, the end of round 3, and this section will end our show. It is Name This 90s Show. So what is the name of this show that came out in the 90s or played in the 90s or something to do with the 90s? Very popular. This one. It's the Rudy Ruthven is based on a true story. He was the one and only walk-on senior player to ever play
Rudy?
football for Notre Dame.
That was a really
interesting.
good movie. That was phenomenal. I love that movie. And the other movie that's based on a true story about a football player, if you ever get a chance to watch, it's called Greater, but it'll have you crying. Greater is a good one.
Well, RV, thanks for coming in.
Hey, RV, what is it?
Really appreciate it. RV.
Thank you for joining us today.
The Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy was good. But Greater is good too, but I was bawling at the end. It was so.
Surfer Girl loves Rudy also.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
There were some good movies, but a lot of them are so sad. You know?
Yeah, Greater is really sad. I happened to catch it, and I'm like, wow.
Sean Austin was awesome in Rudy.
Yes, Sean Austin. I like him as an actor. I really do. He was in Stranger Things. He's a really good actor.
What's his show name?
Friends.
That is.
And
Friends.
it's really sad about Chandler or the late Matthew Perry. People are being charged in his accidental death, which I'm glad that there are 5 people.
And everything. Yeah. I was surprised there's so many of them. Though.
I know.
You think you really picture it'd be a subtle thing. Yes, paid some guy to do it, got the stuff. That's a big circle. That
it
even
is
if he didn't die,
circle.
that would get out.
I know.
Or be blackmailed or something.
I know. Huge.
This is an interesting show. I like this show.
Oh, I love it.
And then they had a couple movies of it,
Yeah.
2 or 3 movies. And I've heard rumors they're either going to come with another movie or a shortened version of the show.
Yes, I do like.
Truth there is.
I do like this actress. I think she's good. She's from Australia, and I really like her.
Invincible. You ever hear Invincible, the football movie?
Yes, I don't remember that quite as well as I do Rudy and Greater, but I did watch that, but I don't remember it as well.
Okay, we got one person who gets this show. What is this show?
It's called Unforgettable.
No, this show.
Yeah, isn't it called?
No.
That's not
See,
Poppy Montgomery?
no.
Oh, I thought it was Poppy
No,
Montgomery.
this is the X-Files.
Oh, okay.
So we go Mark Wahlberg. Another good
Oh,
movie.
okay.
Vince for
I
Mark
thought
Wahlberg was in Philadelphia Eagles. Okay.
Well, another true story movie, but it'll have you crying is geez, what's his name? It's Mark Wahlberg that stars in it. Joe Bell. Oh my gosh. That's a tearjerker too.
Interesting
was-
movies you come up with.
Joe Bell. I watched it and I'm glad I did, but yeah, bring a box of tissues.
Well, most of these are that way, right?
It was
And they don't have good endings.
No, it wasn't a good ending, but it was very
Another great movie is called Draft Day with Kevin Costner.
Oh, I
I've
never knew
heard
that.
that term.
I'm gonna write
Is
that
that an
down.
older movie, Brian?
It's called Draft Day.
Yeah.
Nope, never heard of it.
Every-
I'm writing it down. Okay. I like Kevin Costner.
You want to take a guess what this show is, Nance? Name this
Oh, I
90s
love this.
show. This is one of our favorite. It's funny. I have a friend that does this, and I do this. These shows like this, or the King and Queen,
Yeah.
Frasier. We just record them. There's all,
Yeah, they're good.
and
still
just
now.
watch the reruns over and over again. It's kind of sad, I guess. What's the name of the show?
Everybody loves Raymond.
That's right. Everyone loves Raymond. Never really watched this. You watched this more than I did.
I did.
Yeah, you did. When I say it, you'll say, "Oh,
Can you blow it up a little bit? I can't really.
this is the key right there."
Oh, I think I know what it is.
Great. I think
I
he's a
don't
great actor.
I don't know. But
Or
I'm not
a
really.
very funny actor, I should say.
Okay, I'll guess.
No, guess yet.
Oh, I know who it is. This was a great show. Oh my gosh. I love the sister in this show. She's so funny. Yeah, this
Which
is a
one's the
great
sister?
one.
Her?
I think the one with the orange to the left.
Right there?
Yeah.
That was the sister?
Yeah. Oh, I loved her. Oh, she was
And
funny.
who's that one? You know that was a cousin I know.
Yeah.
That was they were all cousins, weren't they?
Yeah,
None
yeah.
were his sister.
No. I don't think that was.
Okay. She's saying Hillary.
Yes, I loved Hillary. I couldn't think of her name.
Love the butler Jeffrey.
Yes, he as well.
So
him
what's
as
the name of
well.
the show, Nance?
Fresh Air. Bel Air, the Prince of Bel Air.
Very good.
Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
We got two left. Another show I never watched. You
never
wonder
watched
why I
the
have it
Fresh
up here. No, this next one here.
But
I
you
never
got-
watched this show.
Oh my gosh. So when we were in Florida,
This is not the remake. This is the original.
no, we were in Florida and our adult daughter was visiting and she was crushed when her TV dad died. Because he died in Orlando at a hotel.
Let's see. Hillary, can you do the Carlton dance?
Yeah, our daughter said, "Oh no, my TV dad."
Hello
died.
was their nephew. Is that the name? Hello?
I don't remember. My memory's not as good. I
Carlton
don't remember.
dance. Were you? I know the kids loved it, or the
I
daughter
loved it
loved this.
too.
Did you like this show?
I
you
did. It
watch
was
either?
corny, and I said, "Why do I like this? It's corny." But
Did you ever watch the remake of it?
no,
No.
I never did.
Okay, and the answer
Full House.
is Full House. You're right. Last one for the day.
R.I.P. What's his name?
No.
Daughter's TV dad.
You're asking someone who doesn't watch it. Of course, but this is our thumbnail. One of my favorite shows of all time. We still watch this, not every night, but we still watch this constantly.
Oh yeah, this is always good.
Some
football.
shows don't age, right? This one,
Well, his name
Frasier.
was Dan. No, his name was not Dan in the show. Now I can't think of his name. Boy. This show I love. I can name all the characters.
I love the little lines, though. You know, I find myself going through life with this. You know,
Yeah. Oh, I know.
saying some quote from the show.
It's so true. It's so true. I was saying, remember that Seinfeld episode? I said that the other day when the juju beads,
Brian said,
with the juju beads,
yeah.
at
And then the
the
mints,
theater.
the junior mints.
Yeah. Oh God. That was
Brian said a
funny.
friend of his died of cancer just recently. I'm sorry to hear
Oh,
that,
that's so
Brian.
sad.
That is very
It
sad.
affects so many people. I hope they
Yes.
find a cure someday. Well, people say there is a cure. It's Big Pharma doesn't want to let us know about it.
Surfer Girl said she couldn't stand the show. Wow.
This one?
Yeah, I don't know if she's serious or not.
Really?
That's sacrilegious.
Try watching it again after you
I
had
think
a
she's kidding.
glass
She's
of
laughing.
wine.
She's laughing in the corner. So I think she's just.
Oh,
I ran into a
God.
thing. Remember the episode where he had a girlfriend, but he didn't ask her name for 3 days.
Oh, I remember that one very
and I was
well.
at work, and I went through that with someone, and they said, "Well, just ask his name." I said, "I can't. It's past 3. It's 3 days I've worked with this person. Now I can't
And then
ask
he kept
him."
saying it rhymes with a female
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
And then he figured it out.
Who's the guy with the glasses? Surfer Girl forgets who he is.
You know, George Costanza is so talented. Jason Alexander is extraordinarily talented. I saw him in Bye Bye Birdie. I watched a remake of, not a remake, I watched Bye Bye Birdie, and I forget what year it was. And he was in that with Vanessa Williams, and he was great singing and dancing. I loved it.
So Cheryl doesn't like Seinfeld.
No,
Surfer Girl doesn't like Seinfeld.
Cheryl.
Oh, Jesus. Wow, it is Seinfeld.
You know, yeah, I just think this was one of the best shows ever. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for
Mm.
sticking with us.
Yeah.
Those are good guesses. Everyone's right on top of it. In 2 weeks, we'll be back with another Tanisha Time, followed by a game.
Yeah.
And check in this Wednesday at 12:15. That's 15 minutes past noon, where we do our offbeat news stories.
Offbeat news
stories that
stories.
aren't particularly in mainstream travel news, but they appeal to us, so we want to share them.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, everyone, for coming in.
Thanks. It was fun.
If you're going to be in Florida, like we said, during the early part of the winter, look us up. You have our address up there. It's JNN Travels. You throw it up there. JNN Travels at yahoo.com.
Yeah, we can have a drink together.
And link it up. Or if you think you might want to go on a cruise, you can join us on our possible Mardi Gras cruise
that's
up
even
there.
better, too.
That's right.
Bye, everybody. Stay young and have fun. Thanks for joining us.
So everyone have a great day.